and could and would be used against you at a later date. You need to be careful that you do not provide the best evidence against yourself by speaking and admitting guilt when you speak. On the other hand, you have a right to remain silent, should you wish to remain silent. No one can force you to speak. You have a right to know what you're charged with. I'm going to read the charges to you. I will leave all the paperwork pertaining to your cases with Mr. Kennedy, who will pass them on to you. While we're talking about Mr. Kennedy, he has a lot of work to do and a lot of clients to serve. You will make his life easy if you fill out the paperwork that he gave you. Turn it in back to him. He cannot represent you unless he has that paperwork. I have to set bond in your case. I take many factors into account before I set your bond. I look at your record. I consider whether or not you will pose a threat of harm to others. If there's anything you wish to tell me that you think will influence me in setting your bond, I'm happy to listen to you. When you come forward, please tell me your name, which city you live in, and how long. We're going to move it along now, Madam Clerk. I understand the person had to get to Miami. So we're going to have Burton, Everett Burton.
Yes, sir. Sonata County from Palm Beach. Bond is none.
Sir, you got no bond. They're coming in 3 working days to take you back to Palm Beach County. You understand that?
Yes, sir.
Have a seat. Next matter, Justin Lewis, Polk County. He was picked up.
Yes.
Kendrick Little.
Yes, sir.
They want you in Lake County, sir. They're coming in 3 working days to get you. You understand that?
Yes, sir.
Have a seat. Next matter will be Jermaine Orange.
Picked up.
Picked up. Darla Worlds.
Picked up.
Fern, Arthur Fern.
Released.
Bethany Hardy.
Picked up. Next is Anion.
William Anyon, domestic violence. Mr. Anyon, which city you live in and how long?
Titusville, Florida. Probably about 30 years.
Lindsay Melton. Do not call, do not visit, do not have anything with Lindsay. You understand that?
Yes, sir.
06 battery dropped. 11 battery dropped. Battery by strangulation 2011 dropped. Here we are again. Same victim. Find there's probable cause to hold you complete stay away. You understand that?
Yes, Your Honor.
Do not return where she lives or where she works. Do you understand that?
Yes, Your Honor.
$3,500 cash or surety. Public defender appointed unless otherwise stated. Have a seat. The next matter I have is Blair, Stephanie Blair, number 13.
Beaver, sir. Oh, never mind. ETR. My fault.
Stephanie Blair. Judge, she'll be here in just a second.
Beaver PTR.
Yes, sir.
If you want to pass on Ms. Blair for just a moment, she stepped out of the courtroom.
She's here.
Here she is.
Okay, never mind.
Nature was calling.
I understand.
Right there, Ms.
Miss Blair, it says prostitution involved in the use of a motor vehicle.
Yes.
All right, I find there's probable cause to hold you. Who do you live with, madam, and where do you live?
I live in Titusville all my life.
Don't know how long that is.
42 years.
How many years?
42.
What type of work you do?
I do serving.
You were serving?
Mm-hmm.
Where?
At Dixie Crossroads.
You still have your job?
Yes, I do. Well, if I don't get out, I won't.
Who's your boss there?
My boss is Christina Wells.
Find it probable cause to hold her. Public defender appointed $100 cash or surety. Have a seat, madam. Nicholas Grant Bryant. Possession of controlled substance without a prescription. Drug paraphernalia, driving while license suspended. Possession charge will be $1,000, madam. Drug paraphernalia, $250. Driving while license suspended, $750. Public defender appointed. Not to own, possess, or consume any alcohol or illegal drugs. You understand that?
Yes, sir.
Probable cause in each and every count. Have a seat.
I'm sorry, Judge, what was the bond on count one? I got everything else.
$1,250, $750.
Thank you.
Gregory Cecil Butner.
Yes, sir.
Violation of county probation. The judge set you at $5,000. You understand that?
Yes, sir.
He intends to
Problem.
represent himself, Judge.
Affidavit will act as probable cause, will represent himself. Jason Borgos. I thought we took care of this. What's your name?
Jason Burgos.
Contempt failure to serve farm time. You got no bond, sir. You understand that?
Yes, sir.
Remain unchanged. And he's assigned to which judge, madam?
Judge Brown?
Have a seat. Christopher Donald KV, PTR. Next matter I have then, madam, will be Collins, Derek Spencer Collins. 2 cases.
How you doing, sir?
Yeah. Yes, sir, you got a bond, you surrender your bond. We're gonna put you back at the original bond, Madam Clerk. And then he's got failure to appear, no bond, remain unchanged. Yes, sir, let's hear it.
Sorry.
Go ahead.
I missed that court date. I thought that they put my court dates together because I had the VOP, and it's
Judge, if I may, the attorney in his division has already filed a motion to set aside the FTA because of the error in providing information. So he's
The case is coming to court and the judge will address it, okay?
okay.
Is there? So I don't have a bond on that. Do I have a bond on it?
But your hearing's already set. Your hearing will be set. I'm sorry. It's to be set.
It-
It's already
it-
been filed.
All conditions remain unchanged, madam. His case is coming before the judge and your attorney will take care of that for you, okay?
Okay. Do you know what my court date is? Maybe as soon as possible because I have money that I have to pay before my court date, and I have most of.
Looks like that will conclude his matter on the advice of his counsel is remaining quiet, madam. Delia Ann Edwards, arrest warrant. What's your name?
Delia Edwards. I'm from Titusville, Florida. They stayed there for 39 years.
Affidavit on the warrant will act as probable cause, exploiting an elderly person, madam. All your bonds will remain unchanged as per the warrant, madam. 2,000, 2,000, 1,000, 1,000, and 500. You got the money to pay for your own attorney?
No.
Public defender appointed.
I was wondering.
There's also a condition she not return to Cedar Creek Assisted Living Facility.
As well as no contact with the victims.
You understand that? Stay away from this victim and do not go back to this location. You understand that?
Yes, I understand.
You understand that, madam?
I understand.
Have a seat.
Yes.
Yes.
I was wondering if my bond can be any lower because he said it was going to be $3,000, but it was going to be higher if he had to put a warrant out on me, and I did turn myself in when he asked me to turn myself in. It just that he didn't he wasn't up here to and it wasn't in the system.
Mr. Beatty, have any input on that, Mr. Beatty?
Judge, all we know is what's on the warrant.
Well, he told me to turn myself, as you can see in the papers, on the 30th, and I did come up here and I waited on him, and I went ahead and turned myself in on the 30th as he asked me to.
I see.
And it's another person that was involved in the case also, and they was $3,000 also. They was up here too on that day.
I see. All
And
right,
I
let me
have
just-
4 kids and my grandkids that I'm keeping also, and I don't know what's going on with my grandkids and stuff.
Tell me what number we are at again, Madam Clerk.
I think she's number 25 or 26.
What's your name, madam?
Delia Edwards.
All right, madam, the bond will remain unchanged. Have a seat, please. Next matter will be what, Madam Clerk?
Shannon Goff, number 27.
Thank you. Shannon Victoria Goff, fraud for public aid, KPS. What's your name, madam?
Shannon Goff,
Which city you live in?
Palm Bay.
KPS will act as probable cause or bond will be $1,000 cash or surety.
Judge,
I was-
the capias is set at 2,000.
I understand that. I'll reduce it to 1,000. Ms. Abedi, I think you've cited a rule which says we can't reduce KPSs.
I have, Judge. I can cite it again if you want to hear it.
No, I respect your scholarship, but I'm going to reduce it to $1,000. Have a seat, madam. Yeah, but I just want you to know I did remember that.
Yes.
Next matter will be Green, Tamika's Green. Miss Green, you got a violation of probation. You got no bond for Xanax. You got another matter for grand theft violation of probation. That's got 5,000 no bond, madam.
Judge,
What's
they're
the
both
bond?
$5,000 bond. They're
$5,000 each. Respect that from the felony judge. Your bond is $5,000 each, madam. The affidavit will act as probable cause. Have a seat, madam. Stanley Hepburn.
Yes, sponsor.
Jamil James.
surety bond.
Thank you, folks. I appreciate all the help. We took care of these matters. Now we're at number 36, Amy Parrish.
Amy Parrish, Palm Bay, Florida, 30 years.
What type of work you do?
I have 4 children, Your Honor, from the ages of 5, 7, 8, and 13, so I'm a stay-at-home mom. And I was going to see if, I know that I can't be around my boyfriend, but he just got a job with Waste Management, and he's working from 5:30 in the morning until between 4:30 and 5:30 at night. And there's no one to take care of the kids before and after school. Right now, they're staying with, since this happened, he said he was getting his stuff and going to his grandmother's. She's 91 years old right now. Well, she's 91. So I was going to see if there's any possible way if I can get ROR or the other PTR, whatever it's called. We've been together 15 years and have never had domestic.
Ronald, how do you say his last name?
Tonis. That's it.
Ronald Tonis. Don't call, don't visit, don't have anything to do with him. You understand that?
Yes, Your Honor.
Do not go where he lives, where he works.
Yes, Your Honor.
Are you Amy Jo?
Yes, Your Honor.
See what it says here, Miss Amy Jo. Responded male and female in physical altercation in their car. Female was still at the residence, the male left. She Griezmann, who advised she observed a gold four-door Mercury. She could hear loud verbal argument. Ron and Amy arguing loudly. Saw Ron throw things out of the vehicle, at which time Amy began to hit him. Ron then began to back the vehicle out of the driveway and left. Picked him up from work.
And he also has to go to Fort Lauderdale, I don't know, sometime this week for 2 weeks for training, and there's just no possible way that the lady's house, it was great-grandmother, Aubrey Carter's house is who we were at. That's his great-grandmother. And
How old are the children?
5, 6, 8, and 13.
I find there's probable cause to hold her. You heard from the victim state?
Have not heard from anyone, Judge.
I'm going to put no unconsented contact based on the evidence presented to the court in the affidavit. I'm also going to release her ROR.
Thank you.
Are you removing the condition that she not return to his residence or employment?
Correct.
Thank you.
I'm just putting no unconsented contact. I'm not putting no return on account of the two children, and I'm just releasing her ROR.
Thank you.
Thank you.
No hitting, yelling, screaming, or shouting. You understand that?
Yes, thank you so much.
Next time I'm going to hold you here.
Okay.
I'm only releasing you because of the young children. You understand that?
Yes, sir.
That's only going to work once.
You won't see me again.
Okay.
I appreciate it.
Rachel Rivera.
Keep in touch with the office. Phone number's on the paperwork. No, just.
Rachel Rivera.
Yes, sir, that would be me.
That's you, madam? Which city you live in and how long?
I live in Deltona, and I've been there for 18 years.
Step up to the microphone a little bit.
Do I need to repeat that?
That's, what type of work you do?
I am a supervisor in a kitchen.
Which kitchen?
The village in Embry-Riddle.
Charged with possession of controlled substance, drug paraphernalia. You have a good record, madam.
Yes, sir, it's been a very long time since I've been in major trouble.
Possession of cocaine in '01. You've been clean for a long time.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
I won't talk about the case, but yes.
Pardon me?
I wasn't going to talk about the case, so yes, I have been out of trouble for a very long time.
How long you live in Brevard County?
I don't live in Brevard, I live in Volusia. I've been there for 18 years.
Tell your friends in Volusia County, when they come to Brevard County, they always end up in the jails. We've had about 10 people who just came here and they all end up in the county jail.
Yes, sir.
Has always something to do with drugs. Find there's probable cause to hold, or I've taken a record into account. Possession of controlled substance, $750 cash or surety. On the drug paraphernalia, madam, her bond will be $100 per count. Probable cause in each and every count. You have the money to pay for your own attorney?
I do not.
Public defender appointed as a condition of your bond.
Okay.
You're not to own, possess, consume, carry any drugs. You understand it? Illegal drugs.
That's fine.
You're not to be with anyone who's dealing, possessing, using, or carrying illegal drugs.
That's fine.
If you're a passenger in the car and the other person has the drugs, you're violating your bond.
Okay. I understand. Can I request to have it transferred to Volusia County?
You have to resolve Brevard County case first, then you go to Volusia County.
Okay.
You understand that?
Yes, sir.
If somebody invites you in their car, you need to search the car.
Yes, sir.
Have a seat. Scorpio Santa Sharp. We
We
took
did
care of
that?
that one.
You did him, Judge.
And Sims we took care of. The next matter then will be what, Madam? Rachel Spears, that cash bonded.
Yep, now we're on James Stroud. He's number 43 on the docket, and he's also on the add-on. This is the case that you had a memo from.
James Stroud,
What's
Palm
your-
Bay, lived here 30 years.
Is there something besides the exoneration?
Right. There's an out-of-county warrant.
We're gonna hold him for locals, then he's got an out-of-county warrant. We got violation of injunction, you got $1,000 bond, and the surety bond, we surrendered the bond, madam, we're gonna put him back on his original bond. Then we have number 15. Are we online, Madam Clerk?
I'm with you.
Okay, let's see, number 15.
I can make it a little bit easier for you, Judge. He had an
Please.
out-of-county case that he was scheduled for pickup on the 27th was his control date. But now that he's
Correct.
back in custody on the local, they're asking that we show that as a hold for locals and cancel that control date. Once he bonds out on this, they'll set another control date for him.
That will be granted. You understand all of that, sir?
Yeah, I guess I shouldn't exonerate my bond. Oh well, at least it'll be taken care of the 7th, you know.
We're trying to clear up everything for you so that the new year, you're free and clear. How about that?
That sounds good. Thank you, Your Honor.
Have a seat.
And Judge, he intends to either hire or represent himself on that case.
Okay, he has a right to represent himself. Okay, the next matter would be, what's your name, madam?
Crystal Vera, Merritt Island, Florida. I live in Brevard County all my life.
You are charged with sale of controlled substance and possession of controlled substance.
Correct. Never had those charges before. Any kind of drug charges.
What type of work you do?
I'm out of work. I was supposed to start a job this Thursday. Home repair.
Pen is dead. You got a pen I can borrow? Oh, I got a bunch in here. I got a bunch in there. Okay, madam, sale of controlled substance. I'm looking at your record now.
Introduction would be greatly appreciated, Your Honor. But it's very
You got trespass, criminal mischief, burglary.
Burglary was a very long time ago.
Battery stalking, maintain drug trafficking place 2 times in 2012. You're new in this industry, madam.
That
Find a probable cause to hold or sale of controlled substance. Bond will be $2,500.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Possession of controlled substance, $1,500.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Public defender, you got the money to pay for your own attorney?
No, Your Honor, I do not.
Public defender appointed probable cause in each and every count.
She has a second case, Judge.
Then we come into the second matter, possession of drug paraphernalia, $150.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Probable cause to hold her. Have a seat, madam.
We object to reducing the bond on the warrant.
Appreciate that. Brandon Johnson, filer ROR.
We took care of that?
Kelly, James Michael Kelly. Filer ROR, state.
James Kelly, case number 16-42163. We're waiting the lab results. When we get the lab results, we'll make a decision. It's an ROR for today.
McAllister, filer ROR.
That one we filed.
Filed, we got possession of firearm and use of drug paraphernalia, all bond remain unchanged.
Judge,
With,
sorry.
We've got 2 new charges that need bonds.
just a minute. Which city you live in, madam?
I live in Cocoa.
What type of work you do?
I'm unemployed.
Possession of controlled substance, bond will be, that's an F3, $1,000. Unlawful display of DL, $100. Probable cause, well, there's a warrant, they filed information. You have bond in every count, madam. You have money to pay for your own attorney.
We're already appointed, Judge.
Public defender appointed. Have a seat. Any questions you have, madam?
Yes, I do. I was charged with possession of a firearm, and I had possession of ammunition. My original charge said firearm. My new charge, this rewritten, is ammunition. Will that bond be lowered?
Same charge.
That-
Same charge.
Tell me how it goes.
Just different subsections of the same charge.
Thank you.
Solis, Stanley Morris Solis.
Yes, Your Honor.
Mr. Solis,
Yeah, I stayed in Brevard County, Cocoa Rockledge area, 20-plus years.
Kenesha,
File ROR, Judge, that we filed 5 counts.
everything remains unchanged. We have anyone we need to set bond on, madam?
Yes, sir. Count 4 is contributing to the delinquency, and count 5 is also the same charge, so we need to set bonds on those.
5,000 on each count. Anything else? Stay away from Kenesha Hicks, you understand that?
Yes, Your Honor. So what?
Don't call, don't visit, don't have anything to do with her.
So what is the bond now?
The clerk's gonna tell you got 10,000, 10,000,
Sorry, Judge.
10, 10, 5, and 5. You understand that?
Yes, Your Honor.
Have a seat. Complete stay away, no contact.
Leaving all the other conditions in place as well, correct?
Correct.
Thank you.
I just wanted to recite that. I'm sure he was told that before, but I want to make sure that's very clear. James Valerio, filer RR.
We filed it.
Yes, sir.
File this
File
charge.
is, all bond remain unchanged. File is charged, madam. All terms and conditions remain the same, sir. You understand that?
Yes, sir.
Have a seat. Jesse Robert Workman, council review.
He qualifies.
Jesse Workman, Brevard County.
30 Mr.
years.
Workman, any kin of yours involved in public office?
No.
And so we're going to appoint a public defender to represent you. You understand that?
Yes, sir.
Have a seat. Now we get to the add-ons, Madam Carnegie. Violation of probation, the judge set you at $500. You understand that?
Yes, sir.
And you have another case now. Violation of probation, the judge set you at $500. Two cases, $500 each. The affidavit on the warrant, Madam, will act as probable cause. He's
Judge,
$500 on each case. Yes, sir?
Judge, I believe he has Mr. Platt representing him on both cases, and on the
You
second.
have private
case-
attorney, sir?
Yes, sir.
And Judge, on the second case, he's already terminated that. He's serving a sentence on the second case as of
All
yesterday.
right, we'll retain, Madam. Leah Marie Fiorini.
My name is
Miss
Leah.
Fiorini, you gotta stay away from bells. Do not go back there. You understand that?
Yes, sir.
Find there's probable cause to hold her. Public defender appointed $750 cash or surety. Complete stay away from bells. You understand that?
Yes, that means I need $75 to get out.
Judge,
That I don't know, Madam. I don't know how much you'll take to get out.
Judge.
The bond is up. Yes.
we object to that. She currently has a theft case pending in Okeechobee County, possession of cocaine in Palm Beach County, possession of cocaine and possession of cannabis in Indian River County. This came in as a felony. Now, we object to any bond under the bond schedule of $2,000. It actually should be higher than that, given what she's got pending and her history. She's
All
got
right.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 prior thefts. She's also got robberies and various and sundry other crimes, including fraud. So we think the bond schedule at 2,000, which is the schedule, is too low.
Well, Miss Beatty, she's involved in she got a problem she's got to feed, and to feed, she steals stuff and sells it or pawns it. Madam, you need to get some help. You understand that? You're going to spend your whole life in jail, coming in and going in jail, in and out, in and out. You have any children?
I have a daughter, sir.
How old?
She's 28, sir.
She knows you're here?
Not at the moment, sir.
Where does she live?
In Dallas. She graduated from Dreyfus School of Arts with a full scholarship to SMU.
When did you last see her?
Christmas, sir. She comes home twice a year.
I see.
Your
Let me
Honor.
take a sec.
Your Honor.
Yes, yeah, I'm listening.
I'm a very sick person, and I haven't had my medications in 2 days. Since I've been 22, I'm 48 now. I've been an AIDS survivor, and I am on the last known remedy. I'm on my lifeline, and these people have not given me my medication. I've suffered from extreme neuropathy. I'm in so much pain because of the HIV. I'm getting nothing from medical treatment here. I'm asking you, please, to leave my bond so I can get out and get on my medication. To not hire it.
Well, I think the protection of society comes in there at some point, and her history shows that the only way society's protected is if she's locked up in here.
Numerous convictions for theft. All right, I've looked at the allegations. I find it probable cause to hold her. I'm going to leave your bond at $750, madam, in spite of the protestations from the state. That's your bond.
Thank you.
Next. Carissa Heastand.
Surety bond.
Linzer.
We took care of him already.
And Mercer.
Yes, Judge.
Miss Mercer, you're charged with felony child abuse. You have the money to pay for an attorney?
No, sir.
What city you live in?
I live in Melbourne.
You have some pretty serious charges, you understand that?
Yes, I do, Judge.
You have the money to pay for your own attorney?
I do not.
Juan Mercer, placed in handcuffs, front of my patrol vehicle. He and his mother had gotten into a physical. Letitia was upset with Olivia Finkley because Olivia had left a syringe with medication on the kitchen counter. Was 1 year of age. He observed Letitia grab Olivia by the neck and push her into the refrigerator. Olivia is only 12 years old. She should not have to be the one responsible for taking care of Kashmir. Okay, I don't have any records for these folks that are coming up now on that add-on list. Mr. Beatty, looks like we have more than meets the eye here. What would you say, sir?
Well, she has no prior records, so I would say community supervision and no contact with the victim.
Can I?
Well, she might be the only caregiver for these children, and looks like
I would say DCF's going to have something to say about
Can I
that.
speak?
let's hear her.
May
Yes,
I
madam?
speak, sir? I am
Yes.
the only caregiver for my kids. I work 3 jobs. I am about to go to school for nursing. Me and my son had an altercation,
Don't talk about the incident, please.
but I need to get back to work to be able to keep things afloat. We will be reunited, but if I don't get back to work, I will fall under a float. I mean,
Where are
I'm
the
a
chil-
CNA. I've been working for 20 years as a CNA.
Where are the children now?
They're with church family.
I find it probable cause to hold her.
Judge, I
You
said
gotta
community
still-
supervision. I don't know. I mean, there's no.
Yes, I understand that, Mr. Beatty. She did not understand that. What we're going to do, madam, thanks to the state, we've reviewed your record. You have a good record. The state understands that when you have family, things happen, but here's the deed, ma'am. We live in a country where you cannot put your hands on the children because things get out of hand real quickly. What turns out to be some discipline becomes abuse. And so in order to prevent abuse, you are precluded from putting your hands on the children. You understand that?
Yes.
Do you understand that, madam?
Yes, sir.
So the attorney has recommended, and I'll go along with his recommendation, of community supervision. That means you're going to go home. You understand that?
Yes.
No violence, no hitting, no yelling, no screaming with the children. You understand that?
Yes, thank you. Yes.
How many children do you have?
I have 3, sir.
Now, one of them needs some special care.
Yes, I have a very asthmatic 1-year-old.
How old?
1.
Well, as the police record says, and as your son was trying to tell you, the responsibility is not on your daughter's shoulder, but on you. You understand that?
Yes.
You have the money to pay for your own attorney?
I don't have it. No.
Public defender appointed. Your matter is concluded. Have a seat. Next matter will be Morales. Did we take care of that?
Not yet, Judge.
Violation of state probation. You got no bond, sir. You understand that?
Yes, sir.
Remain unchanged. Public defender appointed. Darian Perez, bonds. You got to surrender your bond, sir. We'll put you back at your original bond. You understand that?
Yes, sir.
We can double your bond. We're not going to do that.
Okay, thank you.
Have the money to pay for your own attorney?
No.
Judge, he's got RCC.
Well, remain unchanged. Purdy, we took care of Purdy.
Yes, sir.
Now the next matter would be, Santiago.
Yes, Your Honor.
Violation of probation. The judge set you at no bond. You understand that?
Yes, Your Honor. Can I
Well,
speak?
definitely.
This warrant got issued on August 29th, and when I was aware that I had a warrant in Massachusetts, I turned myself in on October 4th in Massachusetts to take care of this. And I have family. My mother lives in Palm Bay. My brother lives in Palm Bay. So I just asked that you be lenient on a bond for me.
Judge, he's an AMA.
Yeah, may hold, madam. Bond remain unchanged. Public defender appointed. Next. Skinner.
That's it. That's a wrap, Judge.
Anyone who did not hear the name called, step forward. Thanks to the state and the defense and the clerks and the deputy for an excellent job. I will see you all tomorrow at 1:30, madam. Is that correct?
Sure.
I'll be here also on Friday. I'll be coming to the court there.
Well, if you can come a little early tomorrow, I think Jessica in Inmate Records was looking to speak with you before court started.
What time would you request me there, madam? I shall respond to your request.
I am just merely suggesting. I would never tell a judge what to do. However, maybe around 12:30, 12:45-ish. Give yourself plenty of time to get settled in and see what Jessica needs.
I shall respond accordingly, madam,
Yes, sir.
as per your instructions.
See how evasive I am?
You should be an attorney, madam.
No, thank you. No, thank you.